Geroya'lor Kyr, or hello everyone and welcome. A Wolves Den Games is proud to present Wyld Wednesdays with your host, Geroya'lor Kyr. Howdy folks, welcome. Uh, Hi Miss Adika. I do hope everyone is having a decent day. Just gonna jump straight into some training here. Hello Andres, welcome. Always glad to see folks stopping in. We're gonna do some Overwatch today, which is a little unusual, at least lately. But we're gonna do what we can here and try to have a little bit of fun. Uh, I don't know. I'm still kind of unsure what the heck I'm doing with this game, to be completely honest. Although I can't help but enjoy hearing Matt Mercer.
It's high noon.
Like that. Uh, Although I kind of think some of his other lines are a bit better on this particular game. Uh, Especially the ones that are references to other films and whatnot. Oh, come on. I'm frozen here? Really? Okay, looks like this is going to lag like crazy on me. I hope that's not the case. I mean, what we could do is work on building a one shot or something. Maybe build some NPCs. But I'm hoping we'll be able to actually. This lag is painful. I can't even like move properly right now. I'm hoping it'll smooth out. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it just requires a lot more bandwidth than we have available currently. I just know that this is really being a pain. Weird. Yeah, I hate when these little tech issues really mess with gameplay and I mean, I'm like barely moving here and half the time I can't even see where I'm going because it keeps taking a second to buffer. I mean, I'm not even where I'm supposed to be yet, and the game's been going for a while. That's not a good thing. I can't. What the heck? Can I at least point the gun in the right direction? Okay, there we go. Now I'm starting to move. I hit something. I'm gonna be dead without being able to do much of anything. This is terrible. Hey, I got a kill.
EMP activated.
Did it? I can't do anything right now. I can't even. This is horrible. I mean, we could switch to another game, perhaps, or give this a little more time to catch up. Okay, now it's starting to move a little smoother. Little bit. Hey, I got one. With the special ability, too. I do hope this gets better, 'cause yeah, that was horrible. Hey, eliminated McCree. Which one's Will? Oh, cool. Thank you. Hopefully that'll help draw in some more viewers for us. Although, admittedly, the game currently is being a bit of a pain. Dag nabbit. Oh, this is horrible. That was horrible. I do hope this catches up a bit. That was brutal. I'm doing badly right now. But it's not helping that everything is lagging so much. I mean, we could switch to a different game if folks would like. Sure, we'll go with that one. Although, I think we're going to drop out of that particular thing for a moment and see if I can get this to move a little smoother. We'll go to the practice range first, try and get things smoothed out a bit before we go heavily into any specific game, per se. Again, I do apologize for that jumpy, laggy kind of previous game. I mean, our focus is usually on tabletop games, though, so if folks would rather see us working on game designs or something along those lines, we could do that too. Because this really isn't smoothing out any. And I'm not exactly sure why. And it also doesn't help that we've got some lagged frames on the broadcaster. Which, of course, is going to affect gameplay. Or that'll affect the stream, and then the gameplay itself is already having issues. So, I'm not really sure what to do here at the moment, folks. Would you rather us switch to a smoother running game, or would you like us to work more on... Yeah, if I can't even get through a door because of game lag, that's going to make any kind of game on here difficult at best. And I can't aim if it won't focus. But at least we can pull off a... Wow, that was terrible. I mean, I guess if I just sidestep everything, it could work-ish, but I mean, that would get boring after a while, wouldn't it? And of course, it doesn't help that if we're sitting here and playing, we kind of need our numbers as high as we can get them. And we're not getting that at the moment, which makes it more difficult for us to be able to be online in the first place in order to do streams for folks. So, I don't know. We're kind of... kind of at a loss as to what we should do here. Because you may notice that it's still all jumpy, and the further I have to move, the more jumpy it gets and laggy, and that's bad. The more people you get playing, the more jumpy and laggy it tends to get, because it's trying to keep track of everybody at the same time and what they're seeing. And with it all being strictly streamed, because the game itself is more on their servers than the computer itself, that means we have to rely on the internet a lot more. I mean, I'm willing to stick with it if folks want to watch, but if y'all would rather watch something less laggy, I could easily jump to that, or just work on some game design with the help of folks in chat. What would y'all like to do? I mean, right now I'm just on the solo training floor, and even with this, I'm barely... All my movements and aiming is all slowed down and jumpy. Yeah, I do need to work on that aim, don't I? that one come back. We'll drop to this. Any thoughts, folks? I mean, I'm more than happy to do pretty much anything here. I just gotta know what folks want to see.
It's high noon.
Double kill.
That one still just didn't want to step down, huh? I mean, I can go with just about anything if folks would like to see some NPC character creation for the one shot I'm doing for the workshop, or we could work on a whole new one shot. I do hope to kind of premiere playtesting our one shots here on stream if anybody would be interested in joining us for something like that. Again, it's more, I'm more than happy to do just about anything, but with this being as jumpy as it is, it means the game isn't all that fun. At least not for me. So I'm gonna guess it probably isn't all that fun to see for all y'all. Thankfully, there's either no or not much in the way of fall damage on this game. But I mean, it's barely registering my movements half the time. So that can't be good. We do have plenty of games, so that's not the issue. Let's see. Let's take a moment here. I'll drop McCree down to here. I'll do that. Let's see, what games do we have available to us at the moment? Because this just isn't working. So I'm going to switch to this. Yeah, that's even starting to lag the webcam at this point. And that's not good. We've got the first Borderlands. We got Broforce. We haven't played Broforce in a while. Maybe that'll run a little easier. Nice little 8-bit insanity nonsense thing. At least give folks something to do while we're chatting. So let me just fix that. I'll swap this. And we'll go from there. So yeah, let me, because this has a tendency to be loud when it comes on. So I'm going to do that. Let's close down any of these things that need closing down. I apologize for the delays, folks. We will have something on following our show today, too. If folks want to just kind of chill and learn how to draw with us, which I'm kind of needing to do for work because we need to do art and that kind of thing. And when it comes to that sort of thing, I'm still not sure what the heck I'm doing in terms of some of the sketch work and cover art and that kind of thing. We still have maps that we got to do, and the NPCs, and a few other minor odds and ends here and there. Alright, and this is not... And now Steam's decided to act up. Okay. Oh no, there it goes. There it goes. That was a little annoying. My apologies on the delays here. Certainly not my intention, just trying to kind of speed things up. Come on, computer. I know it can do better than this. At least usually. So yeah, we'll take this and we'll kind of swap over to something that hopefully will work a little bit better. If this one lags as bad as the last one, though, we'll switch over to doing some actual tabletop design, because that's what our work usually is, and that way you folks can kind of see more of what we do when we're not on here. Just got to get it to start up here. So yeah, we're going with a little bit of 8-bit insanity here. Whoops. There's the one. Oh, I haven't added that to this. Well then, I guess we better fix that right now. Okay, 1 second, folks. When we redid our layout, some of the game stuff kind of dropped on us, so we're adjusting on the fly. As a DM, that means I have to spend a lot of time there we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to move this over. Yes, folks, this is one of the big secrets of streaming. It's trying to get all of this stuff worked out properly. That also means I need a different chat box. So again, just bear with us a couple of moments here, folks. This is the secrets of streaming here. Let's see, where is... There it is. This is the kind of stuff that tends to be boring, and we try and do our best to get it taken care of outside of a stream, but, well, sometimes things come up. Yes, I will be shrinking that, no worries, folks. Because that's a little big. And then we take the wide one, and we make that one disappear for a little bit. Where'd it go? There it is. There we go. That's better. Also, for folks who have not noticed, because they don't show up on the actual list yet, we do have some custom emotes. I don't know if folks can actually see that properly. It will show up on the screen, but with it as small as that, kind of difficult to see that. Anyway, so yeah, I do apologize for having to swap over on games, but Overwatch was just lagging way too bad for me to be able to run with it. Let's see. I think we're on this one currently. And playing offline hopefully will help deal with some of the lagged frames and that sort of thing. Unfortunately, this is not a game that has either Laura Bailey... Wow, talk about lag. or Matt Mercer, for that matter.
It's high noon.
Wrong game there, Matt. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we're already on 5. We don't have any of the care package things to pick up. So we'll just kind of jump right into this. This is kind of like a 8-bit style side-scroller, kind of like Mario Brothers, but with a cheapy helicopter and a lot of explosions. Yeah, mostly we just do tabletop role-playing and working on games like that. But lately we have had we've been working on some other additional stuff. For example, the RPG workshop that I had gotten into. Gotta love Brobocop. Indiana Brones. Yeah, the puns on this are horrible, but gotta love them. Sort of. The cool thing with the whip is you actually can use it to climb and swing across places and well, that was quick. Ooh. I guess they didn't warn the dogs about the mines. Judge Dredd. Oh, no, Bro Dredd, because... Run, McBrover, run! Ooh! Whoops. And now I'm the Brominator. Ooh, that was way closer than it should have been. Not today, Satan. Whoops. Okay, he did kind of get me. Well, the dogs did. But yeah, this game is basically just a bunch of chaotic nonsense, which can be a lot of fun when you really don't want to have to think for a little bit. But the domino effect that you get in here is really nuts. Flashbangs. And I don't know if anybody noticed, but Bro Hard. Oh, I didn't even know you could shoot those off at an angle like that. Huh. Whoops. Yeah, that was my own fault. Ed 209. I mean, you've got Brobocop, so you might as well have Ed 209. Even though that dude is dead, now he's back. It's Braid! That's what they call him on this. Braid. Ooh. Yikes. Well, thank you. Uh, it was actually rather funny watching Brian W. Foster and Travis Willingham play this game, because we'd been playing it for quite a while, Miss Adika and I have. Whoops. Okay, don't jump in front of Ed 209. Oh. Wow. That was just, I can't believe I did that. Here, hold this. Hi, guys. Peekaboo. And then Dread has the homing bullets, which I always find interesting. And of course, Agent J has the Command Bro. Agent J has both the noisy cricket. Ah. That was a little scary. Okay. But Agent J has both the noisy cricket and the what do they call that thing? The flashy thing. Neuralizer, that's what it was. Again, one of those things where if I take too long trying to figure something out, my brain fries on me. And I end up with a splitting headache. So I'm glad I remembered what the name was. Oh yeah, while I can still do this. Turkey. That was kind of pointless. Because one of MacGyver's weapons, sorry, McBrover's weapons, I blew up my guy. Wee. Here, hold that. Oh, that was bad. That was real bad. No. No, that's not right. I know that's not right. That's a little more fitting. Thanks, Carl. Yeah, we've been working on trying to come up with some new ideas to try and make things a little more interesting for folks and more enjoyable for hanging out. Ash from Evil Dead. And this is my boomstick. Whoops. That was entirely my fault. I love how Ed 209 is just like, what? Did you hear something? It's almost as bad as the guys on Skyrim. Well, that was fun. Whoops, I think I blew up my buddy again. No! Haha, I made it. Not today, Satan. That was fun. That was a little crazy, but that was fun. Yeah, this is the kind of game where weird mistakes can happen. Where you're like that? I didn't even get anywhere on that one. Dag nabbit braid. Haha. Survived that time. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Whee! Go over here, grab this guy. Command bro! Oh, really? I actually heard that one say, huh? That was just funny. I don't know if anybody caught that, but I had accidentally dropped my bro. After all, this is Broforce. I had accidentally, dagnabbit, dropped my bro on top of the Ed 209 mech. Haha. Whoops. Well, at least I'll start back right there. Here, hold that. Thanks. Here, guys. You can have some too. Wee! McBrover! Granted, I'm a fan of the original MacGyver with Richard Dean Anderson. Not that Lucas Till isn't decent at it, but yeah, RDA bears a very strong resemblance to my late father, so whoops. Here, hold these. There's a couple more. Ah! Stop shooting at me. I win. And save the extra bro. Woohoo! Yeah, this is mostly about insanity and chaos. But it's fun.
We're also considering starting up a Patreon in order to help cover costs and upgrades and that kind of thing, but I don't know what kinds of things people might be interested in terms of the tiers available there, should we do something like that. I don't even know if people would be willing, but if they are, well, we're more than happy to... I just blew myself up. Whoopsie. Okay, Mac. No! That was my own fault. There we go. There we go. Here, hold that. You can have one too. I hate these dogs. Dog's like, wait, did you hear something? There we go. Sometimes you just gotta be a little... Well, rogue's got a rogue, right? Whoops. There we go. Ah, he lived? Hold that. You too. Here you go. That took care of that. Ooh. Finally got to use the turkey, too. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh. Okay, so I gotta get my turkeys first. What did... I have no idea how that one happened. Just out of the blue. Nope, you're dead. Excuse me? Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. Trick or treat. I'm running out of holidays. Happy Arbor Day. April Fools. I'm kind of liking that hole. Heh. Rogue's got a rogue. McBrover. that little RC car. Yay! Now, at one of these, at some point, we'll start seeing aliens show up from the Alien movies. Face huggers and all. It's kind of like a game in 3 parts, which is a little unusual because I wasn't expecting them to kind of go that route with it. I don't want to kill the pig. Why? Every time. There we go. Really? Guy's just gonna stand there, isn't he? Till he blows up. There's some insanity. That guy should have blown up by now. Well, he did that time. Whoops. And sometimes that insanity is a little too much. No idea what the heck that was. Whoops. That's better. Now they both look like Rambo. Yeah, that one was my fault. Again, kind of game where it's just more about nonsense and relaxation than worrying about too much. Whoops. Didn't mean to make bacon, but well, there you have it. Whee! Agent J. Or as they like to call him, the bro in black. Okay, that just got really crazy. Oh, that was terrible. Mr. Anderbro. And wait till the big old dinosaur or big old alien dudes start showing up. Yo, bro. Said a Yo-Joe. The one thing I should probably try to remember to do more is during Skyrim when things don't go quite right, I really need to use more of that. Playing a tabaxi and all. Dag nabbit. Oh, I just wasted those. Oh well. At least I used them. Most of the time I completely forget I have them. McBrover! Whoa. Whoops. There we go. Whee! Some of it really is all about just timing. And then some of these other guys are a little difficult to deal with. Okay, that was accidental, but it looked really cool. There we go. Whee! Click. Yeah, with Robocop, you gotta remember to charge up the gun, 'cause he shoots kind of weird. Almost expected that guy's head to just kind of blink when it was sitting there on the edge. Just 'cause that's the kind of thing this game would have. I do hope that the game is coming across all right, for the most part. I know we keep having some lagged frames, but it doesn't say we're dropping any yet. And that's a plus. Ooh. Whoops. Whee! Okay, that wasn't what I'd intended to do, but it worked. Ah! Yeah, although watching Foster and I keep doing the wrong one, don't I? Yep. That one? Oh, 'cause Noisy Cricket. I get it. Nice. Yeah, I'll try to remember that one. Oh, that was horrible. No, that was horrible. You mean the neuralizer? There, that should help. Come and get me. And Ed's just like, huh? Whoops. Okay, that was definitely my fault. How did they not see me there? Okay, no problem. See, we've been on for almost an hour. Might need a small break as pub draw starts at 7. And that way I can grab another cup of coffee and be prepared for that. If folks want to join us for pub draw, that'd be awesome, but you don't have to. We are hosting Critical Role's show, so folks are more than welcome to watch it with us or head over to their own channel because they definitely deserve the recognition for all the hard work that they do. And the Critical Role animated series has now been picked up by Amazon for distribution, which is kind of cool because it means more people will get a chance to see it. Whee! There we go. Only one shot. Not bad. Whee! All this insanity. The Boondock Bros! We need Rocco, though. As long as he doesn't accidentally shoot any cats. Oh, I should have used the special ability on that one. Turn around. Turn around, Bright Eyes. You can't get me, man. I'm divincible. I know that's not a word. It does bring up an interesting question, though. If something is invincible, what's the opposite of that? Vincible? Able to be vinced? Does that mean vince is a verb? I thought it was a name. You know, like Vince Black from that show Renegade from years ago. Yes, folks, I'm old and I'm not going to apologize for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna... There we go. That works better. I'm invincible. Does that mean that you're unable to be vinced? Well, I don't know what being vinced is. Jump back here. Fly as far as I can. Oh, it's this guy. Oh man, watching Travis and Foster try and beat this guy was absolutely hilarious. I'm a dad. It's kind of what I do. One death. Now I'll just sit here and keep just punching through them, I guess. I don't think I've ever faced this guy with one of these before. Whoa! Okay, I've definitely not seen him get shot off the edge like that. Only way to beat him is to get him off that edge in the back, or to drop him through the ground underneath. Otherwise, he just keeps on coming back. And it took Travis Willingham and Brian Foster quite a while before they figured that one out. That one was a little painful to watch, but definitely worth it. Those guys are hilarious. But before we get started on this next one, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes, roughly. I do hope folks will continue to join us for Pub Draw afterwards, but if not, I hope you have a wonderful day. We will be here at twitch.tv/WolvesDenGames pretty much regardless. So if you want to get a hold of us, you can get a hold of us there. You're also welcome to join us over on our Discord for chat and more up-to-the-minute news and that kind of thing. Um, that link should work. I've double checked it at this point. Um, but yeah, we'll be back in just a few minutes, and I do hope you'll stick around for that. If Carl has any announcements, I'm sure he'll pop up during our Be Right Back. So until then, folks, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in just a few. Until then, bye for now.
They've walked you through Horizon Zero Dawn, through The Last of Us, and through For Honor. This summer, one man, one horde, one motorcycle, many, many locations with an open world map, and one very large arsenal. When the dust settles at the end of the day, who will remain standing? Will it be Deacon St. John? Or those he stands against? Find out for yourself at twitch.tv/WildWolfGaming1. Stay wild, everyone. In the video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Come to twitch.tv/awolvesdengames and click the follow button. That way you will be notified for further games by the Insomnia Squad. Kyr will return in a moment. Please take this time to grab a drink, a snack, or what have you. We will see you in a few moments. Thank you for your time.
Should probably make that taller and thinner, but we'll worry about that later. Welcome back, folks. We're going to continue with some more of the Broforce here. Let me see if I can fix a couple of things real quick. Wow, I didn't realize it was this far off. There we go. I'll move this over just a little more. Again, I apologize for the delays, but hopefully this means in the future we won't have to worry about any of these. Oh, a little too much. There we go. That's a little better. So we could probably take that and make that a little bigger too. There we go. Much better. Of course, those kinds of things will all be adjusted for other games, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and start number 7 here. We've got about 43 minutes left. A little less probably to cover. There we go. Uh-oh. That can be very dangerous. That would have been funny, though. Whoa. Oops. That was all on me. Whew, that was close. And that's where I screwed up. Again, a lot of it is a learning process as you go, but most games are. There we go. That's a bit better. Wee. When their heads are just sitting there, I almost expect them to blink. Just because that seems like the kind of nonsense this game would have. Whoops. There we go. That could have been real bad. I was kind of hoping there'd be another guy down there, but I guess not. Now we've got Da just as well, just in case. Oh, no, Da had to go. And I left my brother behind? That makes no sense. I'm trying to get things worked out, so maybe we can add a Carl cam, so he'll pop up and have announcements for us every so often and that kind of thing. If folks do have any thoughts regarding what they might be interested in as far as tiers go for a Patreon, we would greatly appreciate it. There we go. Here, hold that. Because we would love to be able to provide some additional content, as well as be able to make our what we have to offer as entertaining and interesting for folks as we can. Whether it's our tabletop games, our digital entertainment, gaming accessories, whatever folks are looking for. Whoops, I didn't climb fast enough, apparently. I am Braid. That didn't kill me. If at first you don't succeed, knock the floor out of everything. Here, you can hold that. The chopper flew right on past me. And we've been trying to add more to our Discord. We've been trying to do more with what we have available for streams. We've got ideas coming up for possible shows. If, oh no, not this one, not this one, not this one. I hate this one. Nope. Yes. If you're prone to accidents or failures, skydiving and bungee jumping are not your thing. Nope. Yeah, I made it. Oh, really? I missed it. I missed it by like one of those doohickeys. Gotcha that time. Woohoo! I always hate that level. But we beat it, so yay. There's another version of this game that I believe is still out and free called Expendabros. If you want to check that one out. It's basically this, but it's themed on the Expendables 3 film. which is kind of fitting, because if you really think about it, this whole game is nothing but expendables, regardless. Brochetti! Oops. What was that? It took out both brothers at once? Oh. Oh, that was close. I'll take the low road. I'll get to Scotland before you. Much as I like McBrover, I'm thinking I need the lives more. Oh. I think at this point I'm more getting lucky than anything else. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta kill Satan. He's a bad guy, gotta kill him, right? So yeah, if we do an Insomnia squad tonight, I think we're most likely going to be doing some tabletop work. If folks would like to join us for that. If not, I'm pretty sure tomorrow's Therapeutic Thursday is going to be more about focusing on our tabletop work. And the things that kind of go along with that. Hi, how you doing? Whee! Oh, what was that? Kinda hard to judge the domino effect on this game sometimes. Okay, that was interesting. What the? Oof. That was horrible. Noisy cricket. Robocop. That was pretty good. So we've got at least 10 more minutes. Hope everyone's day is going all right. It's been an interesting day for us so far after Overwatch kind of crapped out on us. And I apologize for that. Not really sure what the issue is on that. Oof. That was rough. Literally, because it was a dog that did it. And Blade in this game is a serious powerhouse. It's weird, because you don't expect a melee character to be all that great against, like, helicopters. But he is. Bronin! The original Bronin, too. So that's 3 Arnold Schwarzeneggers in this game. Whee! There's that thing. McBrover. Whoops. Oof. That was rather brutal. Or at least in this game's case, brutal, I guess. That works. That was an interesting turn of events. Mr. Anderbro. Not today, Satan. Funny thing is, in what is it, Saints Row, Get Out of Hell, Travis Willingham is Satan. Nope, let me down the... Oh, that was terrible. That was worse. We're on a time crunch. Come on, let's get through this one. One more boss, right? Really? Wow, that was horrible. Yeah, we're doing terrible on this one. That's okay. It's kind of what this game is for, isn't it? Oh, I probably should have stuck with Braid. We beat him with a turkey. And lived. Can I? Yep. And I still got the extra life, too. We got about 4 minutes to spare before Critical Role's pre-roll comes on. I do want to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you for helping us try and get those numbers up a bit higher. I do hope you'll mention us to your friends. We'll save it here for now. That way we have some more to do on the next one. We do hope that folks will tell their friends. Hopefully we'll be able to build our little community here and be a bit more interesting. Hopefully we'll have some cool stuff moving forward. And if folks would be interested in possibly maybe helping us play test one of our tabletop games on a stream or recorded, either way, schedules permitting, of course, that might be something that we could do as well. After all, our main focus is the tabletop games, and if folks get a chance to kind of try out the games or see the games played ahead of time, it would be done through Discord or some other form of media for everybody to be able to join for it. But that's the basic idea. If folks might be interested in that, have some ideas for what we might be able to offer for Patreon, things like that, please let us know, because we want to try and get things, make things better for everybody involved as we go. And I'm sure that our viewers would appreciate an increase in production value and that kind of thing. So, unfortunately, that costs money, and finances are one thing we are very strapped for lately. We do have a tip jar for those who might be interested in donating a little something to us, but it's not really expected. It is appreciated, but we don't expect it. We're here because this is what we do when we're not sitting and writing or reading or researching, drawing. There's a lot that goes into the stuff we do. But if folks would be interested in getting a better idea of just what it is we do outside of the digital entertainment side of things, we'd be more than happy to do a stream like that. And if folks have some ideas to throw in for NPCs or adventure concepts, we'll see what we can do. I do want to thank everyone for joining us. I need to go get a hold of Carl so he can do the outro, and we'll jump over to Pub Draw here in just a few. Do hope folks will join us for that. If not, please check it out over on the Critical Role channel. That's twitch.tv/Critical Role, because they're the folks who got us started doing all of this. And for that alone, they deserve the recognition. In the meantime, we do enjoy having folks here, and we're almost always here as long as we're awake and in the office. So if folks want to chat, feel free to join us on Discord or right here in the channel. Even if we're not streaming, as long as we're awake and we're here at work, we're here at the office, then we will be able to chat with you about whatever you might have in mind. For the most part, let's try and keep respectful of folks, that kind of thing. But until next time, thank you, Miss Sadika. Want to thank everyone for joining us, and hope you'll join us for the next one. Keep an eye out for those announcements over on AWDG TNS, our own little digital den here. But yeah, feel free to join us, folks. We love having people here. We love talking games, especially pop culture, things like that. And I try and get all the announcements out to Facebook and Twitter as much as possible. Occasionally something gets missed, and I apologize for those. If you'd like better, more up-to-the-minute notifications and news and just general chat with us, please join our Discord, because we tend to do a lot of, well, I tend to do a lot of things through there as far as trying to connect a little better with our viewers and those who might be interested in some of the stuff that we put out in addition to our viewership. So anyway, I'm gonna go grab Carl, and I'm gonna have to call this here. We do hope you have a wonderful day. We hope you'll join us for Pub Draw and whatever else we might be hosting or streaming for future events. But until then, I'm Geroya'lor Kyr. Don't forget, we're all human beings, folks. Bye for now. Thank you all for joining us. Please give us a follow on twitch.tv/AWolvesDenGames. Long days and pleasant nights. Jate Ka Nade, or good night, everyone.